What's up, guys? We got the Vampire Diaries Season 1, Episode 4, Family Ties. Okay, so this episode starts off with Elena. Like, we see Elena, and she's like, downstairs when the TV turns on. And it's about her death. And it's about the death of Elena Gilbert. And it's kind of like, wow, this show just got dark. But yeah, so it says that she was killed by a wild animal, and then Stefan, but then Damon's like, yeah, here, and runs after her. But then we learn and attacks her. But then we learn it's actually Stefan having this dream. Wasn't weird about Elena dreaming about herself. So yeah, so he's like, how's last episode? Last episode, I forgot to mention, but I forgot to mention a lot of things. But last episode, Damon killed the coach Tanner, the coach of Stefan's team, because he was like, because Damon was like, hey, Stefan was like, hey, if you have humanity, you wouldn't have left him alive, and you still want to be brothers with him. But yeah, so he starts talking about the death of Coach Tanner. I forgot to mention that some of my reviews I forgot to mention stuff that happened in key point in the show. So yeah, so then we see Caroline sleeping with Damon, and she's like, "Hey, are you gonna kill? Is he gonna kill her?" And he's like, "No, no, no, no." And she starts saying about how her mom wants to go to this party. So yeah. So then we see Caroline talking with with Bonnie, and Bonnie is like, Caroline, how long do you think you can keep a secret? Then we see Logan fell on TV, and Aunt Jenna is not kind of happy about this. Doesn't like him because he's the reason why she left Mystic Falls. I almost said Rosewood. Don't know why I almost said that. But anyway, yeah. So he's the reason why she left Mystic Falls. So yeah. So then we see Damon talking with Mr. Zach Salvatore, and he's like, and yeah, we see him talking to him, but then Damon comes in about as he's about to strangle him, and he's like, Damon, you gotta stop the dude. And he's like, you gotta stop, Stefan, you gotta stop Damon. So he's like, how? And he's like, I used the last of the Viviran on Elena. So he's like, hey, he's been growing some V, and he can use that so he uses that on, as Damon and Stefan are having this brotherly moment, he spikes his drink. Yeah. And he's like, hey, you tried to use that on me when we were trying to have this brotherly moment? What the crap, bro? So, yeah. so, yeah. So then we see there's this party there's this party hosted by the Lockwoods, and Vicky takes Tyler as her date, and Tyler's mom is played by Susan Walters, who plays Caitlin Snow's mom on Legend on The Flash, and played Eliza's mom on the Foster series finale. Interesting. And now she's playing the mom here. So interesting. Isn't Susan Walters always playing moms on the shows I watch? Isn't that kind of interesting? And she kind of disrespects Vicky, because Vicky is kind of mad at Tyler. So she kind of says, hey, That's why we take out trash or something. But so yeah. So then we see Vicky, and she goes to Jeremy Gilbert's house and decides to make out with him. So yeah. So yeah. So then we see Elena, and she's going through the Salvatore. She's going through this, and she's Damon and Stefan Salvatore, and they try to make up this thing about they were how they were heroes, and how there was this church fire and they died saving a girl. We all know they survived. They just want to keep up their act for Elena, not to freak her out. So yeah, so in the bathroom, Elena discovers what Damon has been doing to Caroline, and thinks those marks are him abusing her, but no, he's actually biting her. And she basically says, "Hey, you better not talk to you better stay away from her." And yeah, so he starts talking. So Damon starts talking about Stefan's past, but for some reason Stefan doesn't want to answer them, and she's like, hey bro, hey dude, you're a mysterious guy. You think that there wouldn't be times where she just want to know what he's doing, and so anyway, again, Damon tries to eat Caroline's blood, but that's where the joke's on him, because the Vivian that I cannot say the name right, the Vivian that Stefan attempted to use, instead of spiking Damon's drink, he decided to spike Caroline's drink, knowing that he would try to drink Caroline's blood, and now he's infected with the Vivian. It's just wow, Stefan, you are smart, dude. You are smart. That dude is smart, because he was able to and also Caroline has this crystal, I think, that belonged to Damon, that Damon took from them. And okay, so that was the Vampire Diaries episode 4. This show's getting good. This show is getting good. Like Damon's spike, like Stefan spiked Caroline's drink, knowing that Damon would use her blood. Ooh, yeah, this bro is calculating. Like, okay, so anyway, that was the Vampire Diaries. I'll see you next time.